Meet American Idol's top 7 and see who got eliminated this week. Here are the final 7 contestants on Season 23 of American Idol. Season 23 of American Idol is heating up. After the May 5th episode of the beloved singing competition show, 7 contestants remain. The top 10 contestants all sang their hearts out on May 4th for the episode, featuring only songs by women, and Miranda Lambert joined the singers as a guest mentor. Judges Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, and Season 4 winner Carrie Underwood, who replaced Katy Perry as a judge ahead of the season, applauded all of the contestants for their performances, and last season's winner, ABI Carter, came back to debut her new single. After an intense episode, Kanan James Hill and Colby Jordan were eliminated. During the following episode, Josh King was also eliminated. The 7 remaining contestants, John Foster, Jamal Roberts, Matty Pruitt, Thunderstorm Artis, Slater Nally, Gabby Simone, and Brianna Nix, will battle it out for a spot in the top 6 on next Sunday's episode. Keep scrolling to meet the 7 remaining contestants hoping to be crowned the winner of American Idol Season 23. John Foster quickly became a fan favorite as the country heartthrob of the season. Foster, who was 18 years old at the time of his audition, is from Addis, Louisiana, according to his website. He graduated from Brusley High School in 2024, when he was named the valedictorian of his class. He even gave a little insight into his hometown by giving the judges Cajun food during his audition. The country singer describes his music style as neo-traditional and draws inspiration from artists like Willie Nelson and George Strait. Foster had an emotional performance on April 20th when he sang an original song called "Tell That Angel That I Love Her." He got emotional while explaining that he wrote the song after 2 of his classmates died in 2022. Underwood comforted him and applauded him for showing a tender side. "There's something so wonderfully throwback about your voice, about your style," Underwood said after the performance. "I think it's something that's lacking in country music today, to be honest. We have a lot of outlaw country, we have a lot of new country, and I love that you keep it very traditional." To secure his spot in the top 8, Foster performed Bonnie Raitt's "Something to Talk About." Jamal Roberts has gone from a gym teacher to a serious singer. Roberts, who was 27 years old at the time of his audition, hails from the town of Meridian, Miss, where he is a gym teacher at a local elementary school, according to the Clarion Ledger. Roberts has 2 daughters, Lyric and Harmony, who were both present when he got his golden ticket to go to Hollywood during his audition. "You've got the voice and you know how to tell a story," Richie told him during his audition. Roberts secured his spot in the top 8 after singing Underwood's "Undo It." Matty Pruitt is the youngest contestant on Season 23 of American Idol. Pruitt was 15 years old when she auditioned and is a high school student from Eagleville, Tennessee. She mainly gravitates towards country songs with hints of pop, rock, and soul, and is influenced by artists like Chris Stapleton and Teddy Swims, as her parents told the Murfreesboro Pulse. From the time she could talk, Matty Pruitt has been singing, her dad, Justin Pruitt, wrote. "Watching her grow into the young woman she is today, so devoted to her craft, so passionate about her music, has been one of the greatest blessings God has given me. Her dedication, heart, and talent shine in everything she does, and now she's stepping onto an even bigger stage." Pruitt started her journey on American Idol with a bang by bringing in country singer Craig Campbell, who was in Brian's band, to play piano for her. Pruitt has received praise from the judges for her great voice, while Underwood also encouraged her to find some sass. The young singer performed Lambert's "The House That Built Me" to secure her spot in the top 8. Thunderstorm Artis knows how to sing with a passion. Artis, who was 28 years old at the time of his audition, was born and raised in Oahu, Hawaii, per his website. He is no stranger to competing in singing shows, as he was previously a finalist on Season 18 of The Voice in 2020. The singer-songwriter, who has since moved to Nashville, Tennessee, explained to Parade in April 2025 that he is a very different person from who he was 5 years ago. "I felt like I was in a very different season," he explained. "I have 2 kids now. I have a wonderful wife, and I am in a different season of life, so I wanted to come on here and really showcase my artistry in a way that I didn't get to do on the last show with some original music." The judges have all raved about Artis over the last 2 months. After his April 14th performance of Is This Love, Richie told him, "You have something extremely unique. Because just you, your voice and the guitar, your expression and your interpretation of a song, is just mind-blowing. To secure his spot in the top 8, artist sang Adele's When We Were Young. Slater Nally has been making judges and viewers alike fall in love with him from the beginning. Nally, who was 18 years old at the time of his audition, is a high school student from Atlanta. He's a country singer who looks up to artists like Tyler Childers, Jason Isbell and Nathaniel Rateliff. For as long as I can remember, I actually can't remember my life without singing, Nally told his high school paper, The Online, in September 2023. He began his American Idol journey by bringing Underwood to tears during his audition. The teenager performed an original song, Traces of You, about the death of one of his teacher's sons. Every single person that hears that can fill in that memory with somebody that's in themselves, and I couldn't have imagined you doing that any better, Underwood told him through tears. On May 4th, Nally performed Reba McEntire's Whoever's in New England, securing himself a spot in the top 8. Gabby Simone brings the house down each week. Simone, who was 23 years old at the time of her audition, is a singer hailing from Baltimore, who describes her style as a dash of gospel with a serving of soul into a heaping helping of pop and R&B, per her website. Simone began her singing career when she was growing up, singing for her local church's choir. American Idol has really made me hone in on my gift and my artistry, so I'm ready, she told Baltimore's local ABC News in April 2025. I feel like this was development, and I'm ready to continue to develop and I can't wait to drop this music and just be more involved with my fans and grow as an artist. The judges have complimented Simone for her growth. Brian even gave her a massive shout-out when he said her rendition of Saving All My Love for You was one of the best things I've ever seen sitting in this chair. To secure her spot in the final 8, Simone performed Beyoncé's I Was Here. Brianna Nix hasn't shied away from singing her emotions. Nix, who was 25 years old at the time of her audition, is a stay-at-home mom from Denton, Texas. The faith-forward singer initially brought Underwood to tears with her performance of Underwood's hit song Jesus Take the Wheel. The famed singer has previously called Nix solid, while Brian has praised her for her purity. Nix told People in April 2025 that American Idol is the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's taught me who I am. It's taught me what I'm capable of, she said. I think I'm starting to believe in myself, which is really weird because for my whole life I didn't think I was worth anything. But I really like it. On May 4th, Nix performed Adele's Water Under the Bridge and kept herself safe from elimination. Josh King is a multi-talented singer and musician. King, who was 24 years old when he auditioned, is a singer and songwriter from Charlotte, North Carolina, per his website. In addition to being a powerhouse singer, he also plays the piano, diatonic harmonica, and chromatic harmonica. King has been practicing music for most of his life and was even mentored by the late blues legend James Cotton. When he's not performing on American Idol, King volunteers as a singer in Charlotte hospitals and at the airport. The judges have previously complimented King's talent, with Underwood saying he has a beautiful voice and Brian applauding him for being totally locked in to the competition. During the May 4th episode, King stayed safe by performing Adele's Rolling in the Deep. The following day, after he performed Home by Michael Bublé and gracefully pleaded with the judges to keep Pruitt, King was eliminated. Colby Jordan wowed the judges from the start. Jordan, who was 26 at the time of her audition, hails from Tulsa, Oklahoma. She works in human resources at a dental company but has been singing for most of her life. She performed in many of her school musicals and even sang at her high school's graduation ceremony, according to the Oklahoman. Jordan snagged a platinum ticket for her performance of Epiphany during her audition. In addition to receiving the honor, she also got to virtually meet her idol, Patti LaBelle, when Richie called her. "My dream is to have the two of you standing side by side," Richie told LaBelle and Jordan at the time. "I can't even imagine what that's going to be." Unfortunately, Jordan's rendition of Fleetwood Mac's The Chain did not win her enough votes to continue to the top 8. She was eliminated on May 4. Kanan James Hill has pipes. Hill, who was 17 years old at the time of his audition, is an aspiring preacher from Dallas. He is a gospel singer who learned to sing from his grandfather and has continued choosing songs that focus on his faith. "I am a Christian, I sing, preach, and give encouraging words. "I love to encourage people to trust God because He can do more with it than we can," Hill wrote in his YouTube bio. When he belted out "I Need Your Glory" for his audition, he received one of 3 rare platinum tickets, which allowed him to skip the first round of Hollywood Week cuts. Ritchie has called his singing unbelievable and spectacular, while Underwood has called his voice smooth but powerful. On May 4, though, Hill did not receive enough votes to continue to the top 8 after his performance of Underwood's Love Wins.